Yo, it's your boy DVJ.
It's your boy Tim.
It's your boy AD.
It's your boy Brent.
And together we are
Views from the Sip.
So man, did y'all see that post with Ari and Moneybag?
Yep.
She got him like 26, 28 acres. And it was
I
this
thought it was dope. Know your worth, King.
yeah, real talk. And so I saw
That's a lot of land.
I can't think of the lady name, bro. I can't even think of her name, bro.
Jeezy. Was that Jeezy, baby mom?
I don't
It was one of the top show host
No,
ladies.
it wasn't her. It wasn't her. Cause I remember what she looked like. Nah, it wasn't her.
Oh, you remember what she looked like?
But no, I'm saying like the image, man. But nah, the lady was like, that's not, cause you know they're not married,
Yeah.
and so she was just saying that's not girlfriend type stuff to do. But I was low key conflicted about that, cause I was like, well, you know, they got a little more money than other people than regular people have. So I think what they able to do is a little different.
And
Man,
then
why
who-
she have
and
to put
then-
a title on it?
and then-
Why she can't just do that for somebody she
No.
love?
But I actually liked it though, because it made me think about us as men,
Yeah.
what we're willing to do without the title.
Yeah. My biggest thing too is like, who are you to decide on what somebody should give somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, if she can
Hey,
financially,
man, motherfucker.
if she can financially afford to purchase that for him as a gift,
Yeah.
then that's what she do. I mean,
Yeah.
and like
Show her appreciation for something.
going back to your
Maybe he talked
statement,
about it. Maybe he wanted it.
Yeah.
and then going back to your statement, I feel like you're right. Men do go over and beyond a lot of times more than what our title says.
Yeah.
Because off the strength.
Yeah.
So it's like she can't give him a gift. Like, who are you to decide what I can gift?
No lie. I've never heard a man say, see, my wife, I ain't gonna do this for her. Like, I've never, like, if they in a relationship, like, I've never heard that in my life.
That is the truth.
I have never heard that. Like, I done heard women say, well, nah, that ain't your husband. You know what I'm saying? You give him that when you be your husband, but as a girlfriend, you don't do certain things.
You messed
But
me
it-
up with them, Poe. I ain't never.
But as
You never thought
a
about it,
boyfriend or a husband, I've never heard a man say it's not a hurdle. I wouldn't leap for that.
Yeah.
I just haven't.
Maybe it's because as a guy, in a traditional sense, you're constantly proving to her that you are worthy to obtain that husband status. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your boyfriend now, but if I was your husband, this is what I do. Okay, your tires on flat. You know, as your husband, like I'm doing now as a boyfriend, I'm gonna fix your tire. I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z.
Showing her what the future holds.
You showing what the future holds.
I think
But
that's what it comes
and so
down
that's
with.
what a lot of guys, I feel like, they not in a rush to get married, because it's like, I'm basically gambling on you saying you got all these wifely qualities, but I'm not seeing them until you become my wife. So I just gotta gamble until I marry you.
And hope you didn't lie to me.
And then what? Yeah, hope you didn't lie to me.
And hope you didn't lie. Nah, that's what it comes
Niggas
down
get
to.
played every day.
Man, shit. That's what it comes down to, though, for real.
And so at this point, do you feel? I feel like it's a lesson in it, because some people might feel like cheated. It's like, dang, bro, I was buying you tires, I was doing all this stuff for you, and I ain't getting nothing else in return. I feel like the game is to be sold and not told, baby. Like, hey, you got to charge to the game, man. That's just. But see how easily we willing to chuck it up and be like, hey, it is what it is. But I feel like sometimes from a woman's perspective, it's like, how dare he do X, Y, and Z? I've been scorned. I'm hurt. It's like, it's trash dudes out there. It's trash women out there. You're going to have to deal with it.
I don't think we experience pain the same way, though.
You don't.
Like,
Explain, folks.
like in the sense where it's like women tell other women to make sure you don't do this so you don't get hurt. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you don't put in too much effort so you don't get hurt. Like, again, and I don't know if it's just a male thing or not, but it seems that way because I've never heard this. Don't do that, son. You might get hurt. Don't put in too much work because she might not want you. Like, I've never heard that. It's either you got it or you don't. Like, I done heard that before. Like, you ain't get her because she wasn't on you like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do what I told you to do. That's why she wasn't fooling with you.
Yep.
But it's like, damn.
You'll tell a guy when he overextended.
Not necessarily.
What you mean?
Like, if you know he ain't gonna never get with her, or
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
or you know she playing him,
Yeah,
you'll
yeah,
let him know.
most
But like, you
Nah, but I'm
don't tell
saying-
him when there ain't no signs.
Like,
shown.
off the, like, what he's saying is,
I know
off
he's
the-
saying before the signs are shown.
off
A
the-
guy ain't gonna do it until he sees signs.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
off the initial pursuit, You're not gonna tell a guy, hey man, before you start dating this girl, don't be going paying for expensive dates and buying bags.
You do that when you a husband. You do that then. Don't do that. Don't spend that bread. Don't. But then it's like, damn. Then you look at the bigger picture and you see all these niggas willing to spend the bread, and you like, damn, don't nobody care about that. But nobody ever tells another, hey, look here. Don't spend no money like that. Don't spend over this much until you
put a cap on
here. Yeah, put a cap on it.
If she was a, a little chicken head or something.
Yeah.
Then, you warn the homies like, bro, this just a little chicken head, bro. She'll be on you, she'll be on another joker the next day. Mm-hmm. But at the same time,
one woman, sir.
If it's a woman, is this for a woman? Say, for instance, you and this lady been together for a year. Whoever, him and her have been together for a year. Okay. And they done built a good, strong relationship. Okay. If he said, I'm finna do this, you'll be like, bro, she gonna really like that. Like, it's never, nah, bro, you shouldn't be doing that.
Nah, that's doing too much.
Yeah, it ain't never like this. Like, she gonna really enjoy that, bro. That's a good
I think that's another thing, because this is one thing I have heard as a guy. This is one thing I have heard. Like, women say how, let's say you with a chick for 20 years, right? Mm-hmm. You 20 years in, invested, bro. Like, you 20 years in, bro. Like, what else? What haven't you shown her that she needs to see?
Yeah, nothing probably.
Nothing probably.
The rest of it just
more than likely
now,
nothing.
Just living.
But the idea that she has of you always going after her, like, women want you to wow them constantly, but men, and they say this all the time, we get in a space where we just feel like we're complacent. They say that about us. I understand what it is, honestly. They say we get complacent. We don't do the things to keep, like, hold on, how'd it go? We don't do the things
you get complacent.
Get them.
No, you get complacent. You get tired of doing this stuff sometimes.
Because then after a while, after doing so much, I feel like we've proven ourselves enough. Like, it's not that you no longer love them no type of way, or you no longer look at them no type of way, but it's like, I'm over the glamour part.
You also want to see if she can handle a dull moment. Every woman can't handle a dull moment in a relationship.
That's most, but that's most of the women that I know. I'm only going off the people I know.
Why you feel like men get complacent?
I feel like you reach a level. For me, honestly, it's not. I wouldn't label it as complacency.
I'm saying what they call it.
I would label it as, if I constantly do things all the time, the same things all the time. For example, every Wednesday, if I bring my wife flowers to her job every Wednesday, the first time I do is gonna be like, oh snap, he cutting up. Second time I do is like, oh Cal, okay, you did it again. But if I do it every single Wednesday, like, Miss Davis, you have
2 years down the line.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be as important. So it's like, yes, those things are nice, and I don't mind doing those things at all. But if I give them to you all the time, every week, on the week, we taking my spontaneous trips are no longer spontaneous because I do it all the time.
The gesture is still appreciated. She just wants you to switch it up from flowers to something else.
But even I get that, but it's like, you don't get to determine when you get it.
True, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
When you were in school and she say, just, you know what? Because y'all been so good. No, y'all been so good today. We going to recess. Oh snap, we going to recess. You know why that was so important? Because we don't get that every day. Yeah. We don't get to determine when we get quote unquote rewarded or appreciated.
Because you know what happened when y'all go to recess every day and you know y'all going, and this one day you decide, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I got to sit on the sideline. Yeah. Today I don't care.
We going tomorrow anyway.
We go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow.
I'll pick my fun up tomorrow.
So, do you feel like women can be complacent?
I do.
Definitely.
In what way?
That's what I'm trying to see.
I'm trying to see how.
I think it's, but see, that's the thing though. I think that's what makes it so frustrating, because we on totally different sides of the spectrum.
Is it complacency, or that's how the relationship been going the whole time?
It's been going that way the whole time.
So it's not complacency.
It's been going that whole time.
That's what I
It's complacent. It's complacent because they didn't never change.
So it's not complacent. Complacent means you go down a little bit.
That mean they comfortable where they at.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might start off doing these grand gestures. You like, oh man, my spot's a minute. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man.
Cause even if you on the like, I could imagine.
Cause
like,
you can always get better. You can always grow.
But
and then people are constantly changing.
Yeah.
So that same gesture, she might used to like when I bring flowers to a job.
She used to.
But now, you know what I'm saying? I need to switch up. Maybe she don't like flowers no more.
Maybe I got allergic to flowers.
Maybe I need to do something else. So
now you need to do something else.
Your partner is constantly not even yourself. You're constantly evolving. Things that I might have liked when I was in college might not do it for me no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just spending that time and learning your partner is important.
That's a lot, though.
I mean, it's always the things for me, like the tangible things. That's what it always seems to gesture down to, like if I'm getting something from somebody.
But see,
that's what people feels like make another person complacent, because if all you wanted was that person, you would never feel like
you wouldn't have to have all these
you wouldn't need none of this other stuff.
Yeah.
True.
But see, mine is not just things like gifts and things like that. You actually going in and possibly doing chores around the house, or say, I know you've been at work all day. I'm gonna go and take baby girl. We're gonna go out, give you a little time to chill. It's things like that too. On both sides. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not just, it's so many things that you can do that can prevent you from being complacent. But it's when you say, hey, he's not doing those tangible things for me all the time. Because if I give you those tangible things all the time, you get to expect it, and it's not going to hit the same.
So is regular relationship stuff, it's supposed to be complacent, really?
You're supposed to be able to get comfortable.
Like, no, like your core of your relationship is supposed to be complacent.
It's supposed to have a baseline.
Yes.
You're supposed to have a baseline.
You can always let it go up and down a little bit. Not below that line, but like it's going to go below the line because it's a relationship. It ain't just gonna always go up.
Yeah.
Because eventually it gotta come down.
But see, that's what always get me though. Cause even with the going up and going down, it's like, imagine you were the guy who always, and it's crazy. And that's what makes everything so toxic. Imagine you was the guy. Hey, you said, I got my woman flowers every Wednesday. Every Wednesday I get flowers delivered. I buy edible arrangements. It don't gotta be Valentine's Day. I just do that shit. Mm-hmm. Now, it's all these women like, damn, I wish my nigga was doing that, right? Mm-hmm. Then you got your woman who's so accustomed to you doing it that it no longer even affects her. Then it's like, damn, what do I do now? What do you do? What do you do?
Look for the next thing that make you feel like that.
I feel like that's when you get creative. I feel like don't take it as a personal assault, because it's just like if your wife came in, or your girl or whatever brought you breakfast in the bed every morning. Every morning you wake up, your girl bring you breakfast in the bed.
I think men are more appreciative than women.
You're going to be appreciative, but eventually it's not going to hit the same as it did the first time. Like, damn, bro, you really brought me breakfast in the bed.
That becomes your new baseline.
That becomes your new baseline. Mm-hmm. So that's a great point. That becomes your new baseline. So now you like, it's not hitting the same. So do you appreciate it? Yeah. You appreciate it. You hungry in the morning, so yeah, you want it, but it's like it don't hit the same the first time. So now, just like you had to evolve on getting flowers, she got to evolve on breakfast in the bed. You got to remix this.
But this is what I was saying though, Eddie. With the appreciation level, I think no matter what, as men, we're gonna appreciate it even if she brings the same fucking breakfast every morning. If it's a bacon egg croissant every fucking morning.
I can't agree with that. I think women are appreciative too now.
No, I think
like if you brought flowers every day, she'd probably be the same amount of appreciative if she brought you breakfast every day.
I'm not buying that.
I don't think so either.
I'm not buying
that. I do agree with you on that point. I feel like guys, we might feel like that, be like, okay, 15 times in a row I ain't had this. All right, thanks, babe. But we would never say it because we so used to being like, nigga, take this shit up. So we like, all right, cool. You know,
appreciate it, babe.
Appreciate it, babe.
Like even if that's all it is, appreciate it, babe. Thanks, babe. Thanks, queen. Like whatever it is, every time, it'll never be bacon, eggs, croissant again. Like it'll never be that.
It would never be that.
That's what I mean by like the appreciate it. It will never be that.
Cause you don't want to hurt her feelings, folks.
Cause you don't want to hurt her feelings.
But how many times have you heard a woman say, I don't care about hurting a nigga feelings. I tell him so. But like,
I'll bring them down to earth.
You've never heard a guy say, "Oh, I know how to break a bitch down. I tell her like, nah." It'd be like, man,
why would you do that?
But they go back to the conversation we was having off air about the whole competition thing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we all kind of said that we feel like women feel like they're in competition with men.
Only in certain areas.
As men, we don't view you as competition. Cause I can't speak for y'all, but me personally, whoever I'm with, we are a unit. We a team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I win, we both win. If you win, we both win.
I ain't get with my fucking rival.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to outdo you. I'm not trying to outperform you. If I'm making a suggestion, if I'm doing something, I feel like it's to better the unit as a whole.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it to say
every time
your idea is stupid, so take my idea.
If every time something come up and I have a little bit better idea than you, it's just the fact that
you think you smarter than me, don't you?
And then too, but listen. No? Why would you even think about it like that?
Exactly.
Why would you say
you think like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
That was a good idea.
Because listen, this was your idea. We came together, brainstormed, and came up with something even greater. But your idea is still the baseline.
Exactly.
Because you approached me with this idea.
I'm not taking credit for this.
Yeah.
This is your idea. Like,
but it's certain phrases though. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know it's some type of competition involved. Like, even with that, if you come up with a better idea, oh, you say you smart, we always gotta do what you say. No, like I'm saying, I'm so comfortable with the situation and the unit that I'm just like, babe, you come up with a better idea than the one that I have. That's what the fuck we're gonna do.
Yeah,
right.
At this very moment, my idea's a little bit better than yours.
I like the brainstorming thing. It's really a brainstorming thing, and it's really us working together as a team.
It's a us thing,
It's
bro.
really not a
you versus me.
You thought your idea was so much better than mine.
That's what it turns into though. That's
And I
what I'm
don't
saying.
I
need that.
really
I don't even
I'd
like
rather
that
not do
energy.
nothing, bro.
I don't like that.
I don't like that energy either, because like now I feel like even in this, we might be having a small conversation about what we need to plan for next week, and my idea might have been a little bit better. And so now you throwing a whole hissy fit off that something that small, I can't trust you on doing something bigger.
Yeah.
Because it's like
I don't even care about the weekend.
if we having turmoil or like bumping heads over something this small, imagine when we get to something big where we really need to sit down and brainstorm for real.
That's true. That's the one thing I don't like.
I was gonna say, but I don't like you mad at me behind an idea. Like this isn't even anything though. We're just having.
What you mean by that?
No, like we're just having a conversation.
You
brought me a conversation.
Yeah.
I had an idea based on your idea.
Yeah.
But see, I think that goes back
But
to...
then you brought me a conversation you didn't want me to say shit about.
What you mean by mad though?
What the hell you bring it to me for?
Let's say
who got mad?
Let's say
if the woman gets mad because you have a better idea.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
that,
you bring me
then
out.
why are you upset? Because we haven't even put anything to action. This is all ideas we're just throwing around.
Or if you disagree.
Yeah.
If you disagree,
if she asks if it look good,
she asks you to.
She asks your opinion, then you give your opinion. Now she mad.
Do these make?
She really just wanted validation. She didn't want your opinion.
That's where I was going. You got them before me.
That's it.
You got them a lot of, but see, that's human nature though. It's not just women.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people when they come to you wanting you to co-sign their idea or co-sign what they already have. So when you shoot it down, it's like, damn, nigga, I thought this was foolproof. I thought this was the A1 plan.
That's what fucked me up.
But it's their fault for bringing it to you though.
But I'm saying
I'm bound to say no at the beginning.
But folks, that's what we were saying right before the folks. As your partner, I feel like I'm supposed to be able to shoot you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's a bad idea,
if nobody's capable of doing it, I'm supposed to be able to.
Why would I let you go out and put a bad idea or an idea that's not as polished that I think it can be is by easy fix or whatever? It's like I'm doing an injustice to you.
I'm doing you a disservice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna let you go out here knowing there's a glaring hole in what you got going on.
Yeah.
But let it go out there and crash and burn.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm supposed to be like it's supposed to be a unit.
Supposed to be a partnership.
So anytime I see a flaw in what you're doing, I'm supporting you by telling you that there's a flaw in this.
Yes.
Almost like they kind of want you to be yes men. Just say yeah, keep
weird,
moving.
bro. That's weird. You know, folks, I'll argue and not even be mad, bro.
Nah, so you on a whole other
But
level.
no. It's not because I'm mad. like, let's say my woman get mad. She mad about something, but it was just a convo, bro. It was just a regular convo. And that happens where it's like a competition. It's, just competitive. And it's like, damn, you always think this and you always think that. It's like, I'm going to.
You're going to bring out the stat sheet.
Entice it just a little bit because I want to know exactly how you feel about this. Like, how passionate are you? Because sometimes, you want me to come up to you with some bullshit ass scheme and it's bullshit, but you don't want to call it bullshit. But as your partner, I'm only like, I gotta call it as I see it. I gotta call it as I see it. So I argue.
I don't argue.
You don't argue, bro?
I don't like arguing.
We'll have like
I'll debate anybody. But I don't like arguing.
We'll have a conversation, but
that's two different things.
I won't pick at it. I won't add a little fuel to the fire like you. We'll have a conversation about it, and if I feel like it's going there, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna give her a little second to chill out, we can talk about it or whatever. But like,
eventually I'm just gonna say you can just have you do what you want to do.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's like kind of like it's like I don't, cause it's like
I wish I had that. I can't do that when it's something that I feel like, cause it's almost like she's still a representation of me in a sense. So it's like even if I say just go out and do it, when you look bad, I look bad.
Like, I don't care about I'll be really embarrassed.
Yeah.
Right.
But
see, folks, that's what the flare.
Like, fuck, we out here doing bad as fuck as a unit.
Like you wanna pick the 80 right. Just let her chill out, then we'll come back and have the conversation again.
It takes time though, folks.
But I'm sitting here knowing in the midst of the smoke, I'm knowing if I let this shit go, I'ma just keep seeing smoke. But then at the same time, I don't want to do what Tim's saying and just say, you got it. Because it's like, I said that shit was stupid for a reason.
Exactly.
No.
You gotta sometimes, bro, it's good to just let them go out there and feel. Like, honestly, it's like sometimes me as a guy, like as a man, sometimes I'd be a knucklehead and I'd be like, man, forget what you talking about, I'm doing my way. And most of the time I don't even run my shit across people.
I don't mind letting her go out and fail if I know the risk isn't that high. And that's the risk of embarrassment or the risk of whatever she was trying to do.
I feel like I can't, when it's something, I put myself in her shoes. Like, if I come to somebody with something, I'm really coming for an opinion that I need to see and actually consider. I feel like women come to you and don't really consider your opinion. They just want to hear it.
Yeah, just tell me
I ain't going
to. So it's like, if I come to you for opinion, I really went through and I thought about some stuff. It's like, I can't get to that final point.
But it's like,
I'm thinking she's doing the same thing. Yeah.
I value your opinion enough for, if you say this is not a good idea,
I was on the fence.
Then I'm gonna be okay with you saying it.
And then too, I think what really might offend me in that moment is that we both know my track record when it comes to making good decisions in this unit. And so if I'm coming to you, I have the cachet to go along with making good decisions. And so now you have the audacity to be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You think you always right, yada, yada. Well, we putting up the stat sheet. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why
I don't want to do that.
That's why that motherfucker.
But see, I don't do that.
That's why I know. I kiss my ass. So what? That's why that motherfucker fuel.
DJ probably the only one that does do
because
that.
I know. Because I'm trying to get to the end result.
Yeah,
the end
exactly.
The end result
is
is
bigger than me trying to prove my point.
Yeah, so that's why I would never pull out the stat sheet because that's gonna add a bigger problem. But I'm trying to get you to understand where we coming from.
It's gonna make it emotional
as a unit.
Yeah. But see, AD,
I'm trying to make it. Just get this done.
Sometimes I think that's where like everything just bundles into one. I'm more into the statistical data because it's like I base things off those things.
Your profession.
No, I mean we do too, but we don't. Okay, we don't show off broke.
No. But it's not even the show off. But it's not even the show off type thing. It's just more of a fact based thing. It's like you're
just showing your work.
Always
you showing how you got to that point.
It's just but it's a fact though.
It's
not,
you showing your work.
I'm not basing this off how I feel. I'm basing this shit off facts.
Yeah. And I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that you're always wrong. I'm just saying
you're just wrong a lot. You wrong a lot more than you're right.
No, you really can't.
I can't fool with DBJ.
I mean, that's true though.
You're wrong a lot.
I was thinking it.
And that's based off facts. It's not based off of how I feel. I'm not saying I feel like you be wrong about this. It's It's like, no, nigga, you was wrong about this. You was wrong about that. You was wrong about this. And it's like, I'm not saying this to be like, no stupid ass. But it's just like.
It's like it's like, okay, they get an initial idea and they don't think through it. They just got an initial idea and they bring you that initial idea. I feel like if women thought through the idea and then brought it to you, it wouldn't go like that as much.
But I think no one initially has the perfect idea when they come to you. They come to you with an idea. And then when you write a paper, you get other people to proofread it after you get done writing it. And it's good to have a second set of eyes on your ideas, on everything you present.
How do you deal with criticism? If you write a paper,
a lot of people don't deal with it.
If you write a rough draft, AD, and the teacher marks it the fuck up, it tells you need to think like
But see, I go into it knowing it's a rough draft.
Right.
So I almost expect for it to come back all marked up.
But see, that's my thing with the whole situation.
That's the whole thing.
You can understand that this is a rough draft. That's how I deal with it so easily, because I can understand it's a rough draft for this person. And it would be a rough draft for me too, or both of us, even if we started together with a better polished idea or not. When you go into it, my thought is always failure is an option in this. And that's how I deal with, maybe being embarrassed by failure, maybe being embarrassed by you going to put something out there, it bombs and we look bad as a unit or whatever the case may be. That's how I deal with failure. It was an option. But to me, you tried more than a lot of people.
90% of the people.
Most people.
By even you stepping out.
So that's the reason why I can say, just go out there and go and do you, because everything probably not going to be a us thing. Like, even the idea, it might be a you thing, and you got to let the person have their individual moments as well.
So you saying it's all right to get a participation trophy as long as you're working for that first place trophy?
You do whatever you want.
I don't know about that
one. I think what he's saying is that you put forth efforts to even come up with the idea and then be brave enough to go and execute.
Yeah.
That's what he's applauding.
But see, I liked it. But it's like, a lot of times, it becomes a situation where, okay, this is what I came up with, right? I'm going to bring it to you because you're supposed to be my partner. I'm supposed to be able to bring ideas to you and you say what you say, and I take that criticism and then I work out the kinks. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. Because that's how I would do it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, because y'all know this shit. I might not always listen. But if I asked for y'all opinion, I really wanted to hear what y'all had to say.
Yeah.
I really did.
I might not always listen.
Listen. True. But I really wanted to hear what y'all had to say.
Yeah. Just in case you say something that sparks something in my head.
Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. No, that shit don't make no sense. I'm like, damn, that shit didn't make no sense. But I wanted to hear somebody tell me that. Mm-hmm. Opposed to a situation where I'm in another friend group where I'm like, I could just, because this is what I feel like is a common error. They go to people outside of the people that's going to tell them whether they fucking up or not.
You got to understand who you're going to as well. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm like the teacher. You bring it to me, I'm marking everything, whether or not you want to hear it or not. And then I'm going to get back to you. But, like, you got to understand, like, if you want somebody that's not going to be as harsh, you got to go to somebody that's not as harsh, and then come to me when you get a better, like.
But that's the station.
I don't know.
But see, going off that, though, I'm still a quote I heard from Charlemagne that made a lot of sense. He said, truth without compassion is cruelty. That's right. So you gotta present it in a way that's receptive.
Yeah.
So you might be telling the truth. What you say could be spot on. This could be a trash idea, X, Y, and Z. But truth without compassion is cruelty.
But I feel like my truth is the compassion.
But if you present it in a way that, if we both said earlier, we trying to get to this end result.
Yeah.
If you know for a fact the way you presenting it is not going to result in this end result, you might need to change your approach.
I mean, I'm just talking back to it like
the message.
I'm not going and just throwing anger on it.
For example, I know me and my woman, we don't do well with face-to-face talks. Mm-hmm. She normally shut down. We have a conversation. I'm articulate. I'm expressing myself. I'm like, hey, yo, X, Y, and Z. I think yada, 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 so and so. And she normally be like, okay, I hear you. Yeah, okay. But I know deep down inside, she not saying what she really want to say because she don't do well in this verbal stuff.
She not as fast of a thinker as you. She understand what she want to say, but she can't get it out of her.
Sometimes she just need time to articulate. Sometimes she needs to hear what I need to hear what I'm saying. digest it, and then respond.
Some people are better thinkers, some people are better speakers.
So instead, if I know it's something that I know is gonna take, like I know it's gonna be like, hey, yo, this is not an easy topic to have in person and face to face. I know she might shut down. Let me just send her a text.
Yeah.
So that way she can respond on her own time, have time to sit, digest, think about what she wants to say.
Write, erase.
And then she can send it to me.
Yeah.
And then that's a better form of communication.
Yeah.
Now, if everything I said in person would have been the truth.
Yeah, it would have been the same thing you just text.
Would have been the same thing I text. But I'm presenting it in a different way that I know it will be receptive.
Because I ain't hear you get here with me in the text message. I ain't hear
because I know
I don't even use exclamation points.
Because I know for a fact when I'm talking, I can get passionate. Yep. My voice might rise a little bit. Yeah.
You might misunderstand why I hit this peak.
And then two, you shutting down might make me even more passionate.
Oh,
so
be like, when he says passionate,
did you not hear what
piss me off?
That
shit definitely pissed me off too. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah. So what happened when she comes to you with a face-to-face conversation?
And that never happens.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say you gotta be ready to. You gotta be ready for a motherfucker like me, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if I know, if my heart is really trying to get to this end result, I need to approach her in the best way to be receptive.
That should be tough
so
sometimes.
you need to talk to your woman, and if your goal is to really reach that end result, you might need to go by other means. It may be an inconvenience for you. You might feel like it's not fair because you approach me like this. I should be able to approach you how I want to approach you. But if your main goal is the end result, you might have to push that to the side and do what you might feel gets you to the end result.
Sometimes that should be hard meeting in the middle, but I ain't.
It take time. It's
just the fact that you don't always understand how it's best to tell her.
But see,
you need that. I feel like that's you learning your woman.
Sometimes she don't always express how she can receive it the best either.
And sometimes I have like an inner conflict.
I'll ask and then she'll still just go by the wayside.
I feel like most of the time when you ask my experience, when you ask a woman, hey, what's y'all? You ask them direct questions, they gonna give you a roundabout answer because they don't. It's like they don't want to seem less than or weak. Almost like if I was asking my woman a question, she's not gonna tell me, you know, Austin, I really do bad with face-to-face contact. I would prefer if you text me every time we have. It's never gonna be that direct. It took time for me to understand it and really observe my woman and say, you know what? Every time we talk like this, it don't work. But every time we text, it seemed to go a little bit better. So you know what? I'm just gonna text from now on. That way I can fully flush out my thoughts. She can fully flush out hers, and then we can come back and talk after that. Almost like a recap of what we text.
See that, Eddie? And I get that. And see, this was I try to focus most of my energy on the understanding part.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's usually where all
the mix-up comes from.
Yeah, because it's like you're not trying to understand where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
But see, what's fucked up is I sometimes, even with knowing that, have an inner conflict with myself. Because
you got to get it off your chest.
No, because it's like sometimes, even though I know you like to text, I want to talk. And so it's like,
do you be selfish?
If I keep putting off me talking about this because I know you don't deal with these type of situations well, it's gonna piss me off. And then one of these days, I'm gonna have a lecture.
So let's put
that makes sense.
I gotta get it off, bro.
Let's put a pin right there.
Okay.
So the same way Britt wishes that they would just come and say, hey, this is how I prefer to do X, Y, and Z. That's how you should go to her and be like, hey, I understand we texting, yada, yada, but my preferred method of communication is face-to-face. I prefer we do. So you need to be just as direct as you would want her to be.
But see, this is also a problem. Because I'm like on two sides. Like one side of me, I'm like, I'm gonna just chill and tell her like I like to talk, you know what I'm saying? I like to go ahead and get it off my chest while I'm in the moment so I don't have to relive it, right? But then as I'm seeing her face to face, while I'm expressing it, you know, trying to take it all in, trying to communicate back to me in that moment, I'm realizing I'm just gonna text this nigga.
It's not.
Which is going to piss me off. Because in
take-
that moment I was passionate, bro.
It's
It
not.
takes time on both sides. Just like it took time for me to finally break down and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. It's gonna take time for her to be like, okay, I know he like talking person, so let me be a little more receptive. Let me show a little more attention to what he's saying. Let me not try to shut down. It don't happen overnight.
I was just about to say, it's not always about the understanding your partner or whatever. It's about, okay, I'm 27 years old. For 27 years, I feel like I've been a direct person. So if I gotta change the way I always have been just to fit one or two conversations and it's in a specific point, it's hard to just say turn that switch off and go into that conversation.
Unlearn behaviors.
Yeah, go into that one conversation to make this conversation go smooth. When that's not how I talk, or that's not the type of person I am.
And I understand it. And
I feel like it's the same way on her side.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. It's gonna be hard for her 27 plus years or whatever she is to be like, let me turn off shutting down this conversation, because I've been shutting down those conversations since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time on both parts. I agree with both parties are saying.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, too.
It takes
what you're
time.
saying makes sense, too.
It's going to take time. It don't happen overnight. So just like how you got to unlearn, she got to unlearn that, too.
Because it's selfish of me to do that.
And it's selfish of her to do that.
You're right.
We just need to get all this selfishness out of us.
It's
Exactly.
Because I don't realize that it's selfish in that moment because it out so long.
Because at the end of the day, it's about the team winning.
Yeah.
So if I know as an offensive lineman, my quarterback should be getting the ball off in less than 5 seconds, but I got to hold it for an extra 10 because he want to scramble, I got to do that because my main goal is winning this game.
That makes sense.
So if every player has to play their role or sometimes do extra than what their role calls for in order to win the game. That's all I'm saying.
I got a new tactic now. Whenever my woman asks me a question or something, I just sit there for like 3 seconds. Just digest it and think about it.
That's a new strategy. That's a good way. I mean, that's a new way of doing it. But if that shit don't work, then you gotta come up with another one.
I ain't cap. That would piss me off, man. If I'm talking to you, I'm like, hey, babe. So.
See.
No, she always say after. I never said this to her. I never told her my text. She always say, "So you just not gonna answer me?" Huh?
That pisses me off. Like that's gonna piss me the fuck off.
I need something.
But see, I
wasn't ready for it. So
I think you need to verbally say that to her. It's like, I'm not ignoring you. I'm taking time in to do this.
I said it before, but I don't think if she heard me say it.
Because
that's gonna make me hot. Because I'm feeling like you just saying, man, I'm a fuck up, nigga. I ain't listening to you talking about dog.
Because that's gonna change. That's gonna change the whole.
Don't let you have your phone in your hand. You like, hey, babe, so.
I mean, it might not be a full 3 seconds though.
2 Mississippi.
That's gonna change.
Niggas don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about.
It ain't full 3 Mississippi. If you count Mississippi, it's probably like 1 Mississippi. 2. On 2.
But because I'm talking about, that's gonna change the whole dialogue.
It's gonna turn me up. It's gonna turn me up. It's gonna make me hot.
Because now where I was trying not to curse, I done filled them shits up. And then look at you. You didn't want to say shit. Fuck me, huh?
Cause it make you hot. Cause it's like don't let you just have like this passionate diatribe. I'm getting it all out.
In the moment, I can't handle shit like that. Imagine this in the moment, bro. You trying to have a passionate conversation where you
patience. You gotta practice patience.
But
that's right.
No, I understand patience. But at some point, that patient ass shit you're doing because disrespect. And then 3 Mississippi is where I try to fucking lie because you get me fucked up. So now what are you running a fucking project on me?
Nigga said,
you loud right now.
Man, that boy said 3 Mississippi is why I call it disrespect.
That's disrespect.
That's where you draw the line.
Real talk.
I feel you though, bro. I'm right there with you.
Nah, bro, you just gotta find a different route. Like, I ain't saying don't never try that, because
just say hold up for a second.
It might
work.
What
if I say hold up for a second?
Don't say hold up for a second.
Don't keep saying
hold up for a second.
At least you gotta acknowledge
that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't need a time. I just need you to acknowledge that you heard what I said.
Yeah.
In some shape, form, or fashion. So that, like, okay, give me a second. And you do that, I'll be like, okay, well, she going on.
Hey, but it's only, give me a second.
It gotta be that. But it gotta be that. It can't be like, give me a second. That shit gonna piss me off. Like, it gotta be, I don't know. You got to figure that shit out. With that shit, you got to figure that out. But that'll give me hot too, folks.
It's patience. You gotta be more zen. Just
Yeah,
let the talk.
Fuck a zen. You get your ass slapped.
I was zen when I was spilling my guts about how I felt about the situation.
Whoa, but see, you know, I told y'all a long time ago that
Oh no. When it's like a heated or like an emotional, I ain't getting no cigarette. I get myself out.
Yeah.
I can't sit there.
See, but I learned.
It's just like a question she come to me that I wasn't expecting or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you get blindsided by a question. You be like, what?
Nah,
Like,
but
hold on, let me think about that. I ain't never thought about
Who is
that before
Tina?
or something like
And why she texting your phone?
Oh no.
Like,
I'll say something. Even
Nah,
if I say
first of
something
all-
wrong, I probably have to say something fast then.
Nah, but see, I learned a long time ago though, AD.
I just
Oh no, that's just the chick I used to talk to. Yeah, her.
Tina, you wanna know who Tina is? I used to
So
fuck
he an
Tina.
asshole.
I
He
used to
gonna
fuck
say some
Tina.
wild shit.
No, but see, that makes me an asshole. When
That's
you
the
asked
truth.
me who the fuck Tina was and I told you the truth, why I gotta be a wild boy?
She should have been ready for the answer.
You already knew who the fuck Tina was when you asked me that. That's one thing about women. When they ask you, sometimes when they ask you shit, they already know the answer too.
Yeah.
You know who the fuck Tina was when you asked me. But since you was bold enough to ask me who the fuck Tina was, and I was bold enough to tell you, now I'm an asshole? You know who the fuck Tina was. Why Tina sending you these pictures? What's she doing in them pictures? What's she doing in them pictures, man?
Tina trying to get stuck up.
Tina trying to get fucked.
I don't think that's going to end well. Remember we was talking about winning? I don't think that's going to help.
Your woman might like the pictures.
She might like the honesty.
Yeah, and the pictures.
Try it for. Let me know how it
She
work
might
out.
like the honesty because look at this, AD.
Or it might to throw her off.
I'm gonna tell you this,
Let me know how it work out, folks. Let me know how it work
nothing
out.
piss you off more than the motherfucker lying to your face and you know they lying.
So you tell them the truth then.
I'm not saying they won't
I'm
be
standing
mad,
on what I did.
but I promise you, I won't be as mad as if you would have lied to me and I already knew the truth. It's one thing to lie to me and
Like
I
she
don't
already
know.
mad coming to you, people. She just ain't shown her level yet because she don't know which level she needs to go to.
AD, imagine, this is how the conversation goes. Imagine she doesn't know. Oh, Tina, that's my fucking classmate. That ain't shit. Well, why the fuck she texting you this late? That's a whole different conversation. You know Tina tried to fuck me. And so you ask me who the fuck Tina is. And then I say, oh, there ain't nobody. Now I'm a dog ass, lying ass. I don't know what might happen to me next. But
So
I know
you
the
a
conversation
dog ass,
doesn't go.
lying ass. So you rather be a dog ass, truth ass nigga.
Yo,
Yeah, at least you got one, right?
yo,
Hey, at least you got one. Hey,
yo. At least you got heart, nigga.
You definitely got that. You a brave motherfucking
At least
soul.
you got heart, man.
I feel you, bro.
Shit get crazy, bro.
Shit get wild.
You shouldn't lie to your woman.
That's why you can't get complacent.
Keep leveling up your baseline.
Exactly.
That's the new thing.
That's
You know
what
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
That's what
Keep
it is.
leveling up your
I think it's
baseline.
important to have
That's what
a
it's
baseline, but if your baseline stays the same too long, then that's when
that's when the
push
problem
thing.
come in.
That baseline is good. I do like. My bad. The baseline is good. I do like the baseline idea. Honestly, just thinking about, I was wondering what would be mine, or like what would y'all say y'all baseline was?
In my relationship starting out,
it'd be kind of hard to pinpoint mine. I'll be like, it's a series of things that I normally do.
yeah.
It's like, okay, I normally do X, Y, and Z. This is what I normally do. This is like what
I think I have different baselines.
I guess it's just
for
normal
different
chores right now. I guess
situations.
like taking the trash out, cutting the grass, something.
Oh,
Like
you talking about baseline for dating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking like personal. I'm
I
like, my
have-
personality
no,
is
no,
just
no,
my
no,
baseline
no,
for
no,
me.
no.
I have
I'm single, you
baselines
can
for
whatever
different
you get.
situations. Different situations for different situations.
What other situation?
Like, let's say I was dating. Don't be comfortable enough to fart in front of me. I'm grossed out now.
Fuck, she can't fart in me. She
Don't
gotta let
fart in
that
front of
toxic
So
out.
that's not your baseline. I mean, that's her baseline because that's her action.
No, she's comfortable enough to fart. My baseline says don't fart, so
Fuck,
you're out of
she
here.
gotta get her toxins out.
All
What you
right,
want me to do?
folks.
I'm just saying.
What you supposed to do? Hold it in? That ain't good for you.
What you want me to tell him? Baseline. I don't like women who smack. Don't smack in front of me. Don't just be smacking all the time. This shit unattractive. I don't like this shit.
All right, folks, get rid of that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing to it.
ain't no big deal either way.
So you
know
gonna
what I'm
move
saying?
your baseline once y'all move on from
No,
the
I'm
next
saying
stage?
depending on the situation, it's different baselines because I've experienced more in different situations. So it's like,
But-
you ain't even meeting the experience level. Then it's like, I ain't gonna fuck with you. I don't like this shit.
So does her level of fineness dictate where your baseline is?
I ain't gonna lie.
So if she fine as hell, you let her fart.
No, This is what the thing is.
Is it a ton off you? Like what's up with fart?
Like, she got some strawberry.
Everybody
fart
because
her mouth.
Everybody fart.
It's not about. I'm not saying she can't fart. I'm not saying she can't fart.
She just can't fart loud.
Don't do it. No.
Just don't do it around him.
Walk out the room and fart.
No, put one of those silent creepers on your
ass. But see, this is the part right here. No, listen. This is a part of the complacent that is okay. Because after a while,
the part
you know
of
what I'm saying?
That's okay.
That's exactly what I said. Because it's like, I like complacency sometimes, depending on the situation. Because you should feel comfortable enough to do certain things. Certain things I didn't used to do in front of you that I feel comfortable enough now to do. It don't mean this is I don't like it no more. It's like I don't like you just farting this shit, stinking up the room. But now I can laugh about it instead of saying it's our first fucking date or some shit and you gonna fart. Now I'm telling my group message about this stinking ass broad I was just with at the date.
I took a different definition of baseline.
You know, she
we was talking about
like your
we was talking about relationships.
I'm talking about different situations, bro.
Different situations.
Different situations. I can't just have one drawn out baseline to say everybody gotta be right here.
No, I'm talking about like
in a
you're
relationship
actually
with you
in
and
a
somebody
relationship.
else. That's what we were
Now
going
you
with.
have a baseline like, okay, this is what I know our relationship is. Like, this is like basic stuff we always do. Like, this is the bare minimum of our relationship.
This is our average.
I thought y'all was talking like dating too.
No, you ain't got no baseline when you date. You just dating.
Yes, he do.
You got a baseline when you date.
You got a standard, man. That ain't no baseline.
That's a baseline.
It's not a baseline.
I feel like you can't develop a baseline.
Yeah.
You judging it based off whatever you deemed was the starting point.
Yeah.
You was like, every chick I date have to meet this.
Oh, you have
particular
certain things that you want to lay on your baseline to go
Like,
into a relationship.
Yes. Before you get to a relationship, you have to meet.
You have prerequisites.
Yeah. You have. Okay.
I think
I wasn't thinking about it.
In my mind, I organize it like relationships. I'm just looking for prerequisites. Dating. I'm looking for prerequisites.
Yeah.
When we get into a relationship, the baseline is for you to maintain these prerequisites that you displayed during the dating phase.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, I got you.
I feel like
that's what I was thinking about when we were talking about.
If we're gonna do it like that, that's how I would organize it in my head.
Okay. I get a different.
Cause you just look.
You were saying baseline and fart. I'm like, what the cat?
I thought y'all was talking about dating. I thought y'all had moved into dating. That's why I was like, hell no, because it's like shit I don't like. I just don't like it, bro.
A veggie day yesterday. You fought one time.
Maybe she had the juice.
So what happens when she does fart? I want to know what happens when she does fart in the same room.
When she fart, but it's situational because when she fart, first of all, do the fart stink like a motherfucker? Second of all, how does she react after she farts? Does she laugh and act like it's a joke or act like it wasn't her? Because now I know she a lying ass farting ass.
Where's your
she embarrassed
distaste? Where's your distaste for farts coming from, folks?
I don't.
The smart part in your face when you.
I feel like it's certain, but see, it's certain things that I think women have that's not ladylike. And so it's like certain stuff women shouldn't do in front of you, bro.
Folks, she's a human.
Like if she's sitting there at the table, bro, and her
she has
leg
bowel
wide
movements
open,
just like you.
Man, it ain't about farting. I promise I'm gonna hold that little poop. So stupid.
So it's different. Like if you at a family dinner or something, and she just letting it go. Like you just laying in the bed watching TV, folks.
At the dinner table, she out of pocket.
That's what I'm saying. Like she can't be just doing it like that. But if she in the bedroom, y'all watching TV or something, let one go. Like she ain't gotta get up and walk out the room just because you don't like farting.
No, he don't want that put up on his coat.
That man want her to die.
Real talk, just holding it in,
man.
building up.
Oh,
can't even fart a whole night. She don't even feel like getting out the bed just to fart.
Man, no, don't put up under the cover like that.
So how long does it take until you get comfortable enough for her to put under the cover for?
No, like if you,
I just turn.
If you know
away
that
from her.
if you know that thing gonna be right.
Just don't lift the cover up after I fart.
Bro, no. Get your ass up. You could have lifted the cover up and let it
So what I'm
out.
gonna do? Go to the bathroom?
They don't bother me for. I ain't gonna even care. Don't none of that.
You want her to get up and walk out the room? Like I'm confused.
Like I might say I dang this stink or whatever like that, but it don't bother me that much.
Bro, you know when you up under the cover. Anything under the cover.
Gotta stay under the cover.
Yeah, don't lift the
And
cover
it's gonna
up.
stink.
It's gonna be hot too.
Anything, you ain't never had one under the cover and be like, yeah, that one was the easy one. That'd be right. So,
You gotta let it sit there. Just let it sit there. Don't move for us.
If you was asleep and you let that thing go, that'd be understood. I was like, this joker here, just let it go, bro. But
That's probably why she doing her sleep, because she can't do it while she woke.
Yeah,
bro. She didn't mean to do that
when you woke, bro. No, bro. I'm with Vontae.
I'm confused. Like, I'm asking, like, did she stand up just beside the bed or she walk out the room?
If it was on the couch, it'd be smooth. But I wouldn't trip about it. But in that confined space,
I'm asking, does she get up just
Man, that fart
stand
gonna
beside
stink
the
so
bed
bad
and turn
under
away
that
from
cover,
you,
bro.
or like walk to the bathroom?
You know how
like
long
where
the
she gotta
fumes
go?
don't just be there, bro?
it depends on if she knows.
Can
how
she lift the
bad
cover up, do it
Fucking-
outside, and then put the cover back down?
fuck.
Like
you know when it's gonna be a bad one on you. You've been prepping them things all day.
I just want to know what. I just want to know what she gotta do.
You know your fucking stomach hurt.
If that thing bad, get up and go to the
Okay.
So what do you go to the bathroom?
That's
What do you
what-
want her to do instead?
Okay, yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
Okay. That's all I was trying to ask.
I'm trying to
saying,
figure out why.
Yeah.
But
I ain't saying like everything.
Not every fart though.
No, I
every
get
fart.
that. I get that.
It's a difference, bro. You know your stomach been hurting all day.
Yeah, like go.
And all of a sudden, you might have to burp.
Yeah.
That's just gas passing by. It probably
Yeah.
ain't gonna even be like that. It's just a little poop.
Yeah.
If your stomach hurting, my nigga, don't let them shits go by me, bro.
So you can fart though.
No.
Oh, what I
He
just
did
said.
say ladylike, so
That's a question for Vontae.
I ain't
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not putting that under the
Y'all
cover
didn't hear
on
me
you
when
neither.
y'all didn't hear me. Oh God,
You never said what
I
you
just
did.
said. I just told you I'm holding the poot in.
Oh, okay.
I
You ain't gonna get him to go to the bathroom?
Cause it's like I'm not gonna do something to you that I don't like.
You ain't gonna get him to go to the bathroom?
No, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Oh.
I ain't gonna just let it go and then all of a sudden that shit, you get a gust of wind, that shit just hit
No,
you.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
saying,
be like
I
Vontae,
ain't know
but
if
like,
you
I'm
gonna
gonna cut the woman off and nothing like that. It ain't gonna be like that. But I'm finna clown on you though for like a good 10.
It
Like a good
depends,
10
but see
minutes,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. It
Like, you
depends
done had your moment. Now you gotta let me have
on
mine.
how the situation goes. Like, if she get weird about the fart,
It
like
don't even matter
it
how
just
she get.
depends.
She could be dead embarrassed. I'm still
But see,
joking.
cause I
So
don't
she
know how
should
to
be
act
like, man, my
regardless.
stomach with her, man. Dog, I gotta let this thing go.
Real nigga.
We gonna laugh about it together.
Yeah, we gonna laugh about it, but I'm saying it just depends.
You off after this though.
It's
This your last
We gonna laugh about it, but you have to know.
Damn.
All right, man, that's crazy. You have a good night
I'm
now.
talking about it was a great date till she farted, bro. Cleared the whole restaurant out. Just swear to God, I was so embarrassed, bro.
That's crazy. That's not a deal breaker.
She didn't even for me, bro.
No,
I ain't thinking
everybody
of it that
human to
deep.
fart.
Shit, I don't like that shit, bro.
You might. I mean, don't nobody just. I'm not into the shit either.
I mean, yeah,
but
I
I'm
ain't
just
telling her
saying.
just go ahead and grip you one.
I mean, listen,
I ain't saying that. Yo, one wine, one up real quick.
Yeah, ain't nobody doing that. But I mean, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
I mean, if you just want to feel whole about it, folk.
I said, how
And she
come?
cleared the restaurant out. Just put one on there with it, folk. And then you know.
Then y'all do it together.
Yeah.
That shit so out of pocket, bro. That shit so out of pocket. Now we just sitting here stinking this bitch up, laughing and shit.
Yeah.
Like we the fucking
But still,
put the clumps or some shit, man.
I mean, she ain't gonna do. Most people don't do it in public though.
You got to keep.
Most people ain't just out in the like family gatherings
Bro.
or like folks ain't just doing it like
Bro,
that.
when you gotta go, bro.
Folks go to the
She
bathroom
probably
for
don't
those
get up
though.
and go. 9 times out of 10.
She already up and walking around. She probably goes to the bathroom for those.
She probably like, excuse
I go
me.
to the bathroom. I ain't gonna just do it with a whole bunch of
And
people
especially if she knew she only been around you for
How
a
long
couple
you
days.
got though? Like, damn, dude, you been there for about 20 minutes blowing that bitch out. Then I gotta see.
And then so you gonna talk about it for putting in front of you.
Nah.
Then you gonna talk
Hey,
about it for
hey.
going to the bathroom. What you want to do?
I'm gonna say, damn, stomach hurting. I done watched this lady go in there, man. She came out so fast, like pepping the pew. Like, man, shit, I don't know, bro.
So you gonna clown her regardless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it based on the situation, though.
but we back though, bro.
We back, bro.
Ooh, boy, that's funny.
It's been a minute. We had a little hiatus, but we
I
back.
missed this shit, man.
You do?
Hell yeah,
You seem like you
man.
missed it.
Yeah, they
You had-
needed that farting segment.
We ain't just had a good little sit down, bro.
I can't do it.
Everybody
Can your
keep
significant
asking,
other fart in your presence? That's the question for today, I guess.
How
Nah,
early?
bro. If it's
How-
gonna be
How
nah.
soon when meeting the person?
Yeah, can they fart? Because
And
that's what it's
should they
about.
be passing
Because your
gas around
significant
you?
other should be able to fart. It's just like, damn. Like,
So what
like,
was you just talking about? You was talking
He
about
want them
somebody
to
you
be
I'm
just
just
courteous
saying,
when they fart.
yeah, just still
Okay.
think about your farting scene. Like, if we both undercover, right? We in the bed. Bro, you fart undercover, bro, that shit gonna linger, bro. That shit gonna linger because he ain't got nowhere to go, bro, because all the rest of the cover over that shit.
There's
So
a
that
lot
fart,
of shit can be
it's just gonna
ruined
linger,
from a
bro.
fart in the bed, folks. It's like if I was watching a movie. It's
Like, imagine you, but that's what I'm saying.
I got
Imagine.
the move. If I was trying to get
I
some
was
booty,
just finna say that. I was just finna try to make a
you
move,
trying to
and
get
then
your
all of a
little
sudden,
skin, and you smell
it's
that fart, bro.
like
You like, no, I ain't going down there at all today.
at all, bro.
Like I'm
Like, I
The
understood.
next 2-3 days off.
What's my boy name, bro? He a comedian, bro.
let
Just give it 10 to 15.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it air
He
out.
was
I'm
the
right
reporter,
back,
bro.
Right back like I
And
never
when
left.
she
Oh,
went,
no, she gonna have to
she
go
went to the
back.
bathroom. She went to the bathroom. She didn't came out. and tried to fuck him.
Now that's a little different.
What's the name? He was like,
extra stuff on too.
Don't come over here, guns a blazing. Like, don't try to put that ass on me. And you just got to come. What the fuck the movie that? Anchorman? No, that ain't Anchorman. It's the other one. Damn it. Damn, I can't think of the name of that.
You adding more components.
Yeah, he adding sauce to it,
bro.
You didn't say nothing about she just took a dump.
It's the same difference.
Bro, a fart is a fart. A fart ain't a fart and a dump.
A fart real close to a shit. Some people get them confused sometimes and they short. like, that's real close,
like that she trying to hold it in so much.
That's real close though.
Bro, no, she needs to go to
the bathroom. And that's exactly. But see, you understand what I'm saying now. It's the difference between a fart and a poop. A poop, that means your stomach probably ain't been hurting all day. That shit just came through like a burp. Yeah. You just pooed it. But when you fart, nigga, that means your shit been riding up and you bullshitting. You holding out for going to the damn bathroom. You probably need some damn Pepto-Bismol and everything, nigga. You bullshitting. Mm-hmm. You just gonna let one loose. And that's why people short. Because a fart is close to a shit.
People short because they be holding in because people like you.
They holding in farts because they stomach been tore up all day.
Exactly. They would let it started off as a poop.
No. Folks, but listen to me.
She could have pooed it right here, pooed it right there, pooed it right there, got rid of it.
But see, and I hate that we even got to break this shit down, but I got to do it.
How do we get on this topic?
That shit not the same thing, folks.
Because it was on his baseline.
Yeah. But that was for a date, though.
Go ahead. I want to hear the dip.
But the breakdown between them shits is.
I know. That's a good one.
The breakdown between them, though, folks. Like, a fart is more like what is that shit? A bowel movement. Mm-hmm. Where your stomach is just on some rolling. Yeah, you know you got a fart. You've been feeling that shit. You've been feeling it. And so you really don't even know whether or not this is just gas or you need to go sit your ass on the seat. You really don't know. A poop is more like a burp. Like, you ever just was drinking some shit and you just burped real quick?
She can poop
It just came up.
So can she poop under the cover?
If she poop under the cover, it ain't gonna be as foul.
Okay. I'm saying, would you allow it though?
A poop?
Yeah.
Just would you allow it?
Just gas passing through.
Yeah. Just gas passing through.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be as foul as a fart, bro.
Would you allow it?
Yes, no.
That's decent.
He don't want to give him the go.
Would you allow it?
Go ahead.
No, it's cool, but it's like, I wish you would have still kept that motherfucker. I would prefer you take your ass to the bathroom.
Okay. I'll take that.
I don't like it under the cover, bro. Like,
that's disrespect,
bro. You can sit across from me, you can sit next to me.
That's disrespect, bro.
I can smell. I'll be like, bro, you cool. You be like, yeah. I'll be cool. Like,
so how comfortable are y'all with just letting
my woman part under the cover, that's not gonna bother me.
I said, how comfortable are y'all with
even if it
I let him go.
I guess I've been with her for so long. We just what it is.
That's what I was
even if it rolls you about the bed.
That's what I was just.
I turned away from her and let it go.
How you let it go?
I turned away from her and just poop.
No.
You let the covers up or some shit?
Maybe sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I always wanted one that needs to
get
it up.
Like a stink bomb, bro. That's how I guess the feeling I get when somebody just lit a nasty one.
Maybe I don't just hold mine in all the time where they just ain't that toxic.
No.
Hey, D mad that we even talk about this.
I don't know how we got.
I really apologize for bringing this shit up. I misunderstood what the first question was, and somehow we got here, bro. I apologize, bro.
Stink bombs on the covers, bro.
Hey, but man, what the fuck?
Yeah, just don't let the cover up.
I wish these
you let you gotta get that shit out of there.
Yeah, you do, because it's gonna just be under the cover, bro. Just keep coming to your nose, bro.
No, it's not.
Bro, how do you? I can't even stand it, bro. It's like it's a slow release then. Like
that shit out of pocket,
out of here.
Why would you even do that?
That's why I turned.
You know that piss me off, man. Imagine that shit. You trying to get laid, and then you didn't even know because the motherfucker ain't even said nothing, and all of a sudden you get that gust of wind. You're like, nigga, did you fart in this motherfucker? But I'm not gonna ask you if you pooed it. I'm gonna ask you if you fart because this shit hit me so bad.
I'm gonna say, how many women do you know actually just let it go like that on the?
Imagine you almost sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all let stuff bother you that I don't let stuff bother me. I'm not letting that bother me.
I ain't gonna cap. That don't even cross my mind.
Yeah.
Nah, the fart gonna bother me.
The fart is just the fart.
That shit'll wake you up, bro. A fart ain't no fart, bro.
Oh, I ain't waking me up. I'm sleep.
If somebody else bother you, I swear it won't bother me.
You said what now?
Y'all, you would let the embarrassment of
Somebody
somebody else going out, doing something, it won't bother me.
It's an embarrassment when I know it's a bad idea and I don't tell her.
I know
that's what my thing was.
Like if I tell her idea, she don't take my idea. I bet that's what it is.
Nope, it won't bother me at all. If we was out and my lady had farted and she blew the rest of the run out, boom, I'm farting right back with her. The embarrassment not gonna bother me at all.
No, that's not gonna bother me.
But the shit under the coat.
Then when you draw your line.
She need public. She get public part. She don't get the private part.
You pushing my
We can fuck these people up in the restaurant, but you can't fuck me up.
We can leave each other there.
We gonna see these people one time. They ain't gonna do nothing.
But I'm telling you, boy, I'm gonna laugh about that shit. That type of shit right there, it make me cry all the way home.
Yeah.
But I ain't like it one bit. It gonna make me cry though, just cause the experience itself was like, man, you really cleared this motherfucker out. And just the thought, it's just gonna repeat. I'm just gonna see everybody just leaving the fuck out. I'm gonna see every face that was made that just smelled that motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I'm gonna see all that shit over and over again. And the whole time she's sitting on the side of the car like she ain't do that shit.
But if I was 99.7% for to be knocked out, and then
that shit'll make you throw up, man.
Man, I would raise up from the bed, bro. I swear I'll probably tell you to go take a shower, bro, because you've been pissing me off so bad.
And you don't get your stinking ass on the bed.
Y'all bro, wow.
Bro, if it's like that bad, bro, you probably almost pooped.
You almost shot in this motherfucker.
Man, no.
That's why you can't fart that, that's what I'm telling you, man.
Oil.
Oil and discharge in this motherfucker. What you been drinking, Peter Light?
Man,
that must be from the people that hold theirs in too much.
Oh man, I just had some bad food.
Yeah, my head.
It's gonna make me so.
Well, all I'm saying is.
So what about when y'all both got it at the same time?
What?
Yeah, let's say y'all went out to a date. Y'all both ate the same food. It was
The
some
food
bad
made
food.
y'all get.
And
my stomach started
and
doing
yours
that
doing it and hers doing
my
it.
stomach started doing it.
I'm not gonna release it on
At the same time, though. I'm saying like both y'all like, man, my stomach missed.
But I want y'all to know though, for real. If my stomach hurt, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Regardless. Cause I ain't gonna even sit around.
See, I'm scared to shark. I
know when I gotta go,
bro.
You don't know.
Yes, I do, folks. I've been living with myself for a long time, you.
If you keep living on the edge, Brent,
he gonna sit on
you gonna shit yourself, bro.
See, it's short when you force it out.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You shark mainly when you've been trying to hold it and it been bubbling up on you.
I don't hold it. What am I holding it for?
I apologize.
I'm just saying, like, how do we get here? How do we get here, bro?
For real though, bro. When you've been holding for a long time, then you be
Man.
trying to release it with ease because you're scared to blow that motherfucker.
Hey, bro, I apologize, bro.
So now you got
Man, bro.
oil.
If y'all hear this, it's unedited, bro. Like, cause
Man, everybody fart, bro. They be
I
all right.
know I did, like, bro. I know you.
That's a
niggas
good laugh
lying,
on.
bro. I know y'all niggas not dead ass having this conversation, man.
They fart out. They gonna talk about this. They gonna talk about this with their significant other listen to this.
You educate them.
Yeah, I really am putting them up on some shit. So
I just wonder what other baseline would you draw? What's a
Um,
bedroom baseline? Putting under the cover is one.
don't talk to me too long in the morning time with that brushing it.
Oh, I was about to say, where you going with this one, Jew?
No, for real.
I get what you're saying. When you hit the end part, all right.
You be having morning
Understood,
breath.
morning
You ain't cool with none of that morning.
No.
Like,
just like
wake up, good morning, kisses.
No. Go ahead, give me like that's when pecking is perfectly cool. Just,
The closed
just
mouth
go ahead.
kiss. Give me a little.
But like, don't wake up. Turn to me, right? We face to face. I'm listening because I'm just hearing, right? You know what I'm saying?
She could just talk up to the ceiling.
You just talking to me because then it's like, bro, that shit disrespect. Like, I find a lot of that shit as disrespect, bro, because it's like, nigga, what make you think that when you woke up this morning, it was all good?
Imagine this. All right.
Because I ain't going to do that to you.
It's one of those special mornings, right? You might get the soldiers at attention this morning.
Oh, man.
And you know.
We ain't got a kiss.
We ain't got to kiss, bro. Hell no. We can just get to it.
She ain't in the mood for you, brother. You woke up with your social.
Bro, I didn't learn. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of shit that I learned at 27 that I ain't have at 24, 25.
What you mean wake up with?
Nah, I wake up with that motherfucker and then just lay down, bro. I lay flat on my fucking stomach, bro. I swear to God.
Boy, you goddamn.
I ain't gonna even do that no more.
But where
bro.
they come from? What do you mean?
Cause folk was saying
I go to sleep on my stomach.
If I wake up and I want to get laid, right?
Yeah.
But she ain't into it right now. Then what do I do?
You lay in your stomach and crush it
over, bro. Like I would like adjust myself, bro, and just lay the fuck down, bro, because I'm not even finna do that. Cause it's like I'm not even finna waste. You know how much time
is that like a tactic to make you get soft? Like what you doing that for?
That's a tactic. Like nigga, it's over with. Like take your ass back to sleep.
I can just tell myself it's over with. So I ain't got to.
Well, no, I'm not saying harm yourself or hurt yourself or none of that shit. But I'm just saying.
I just crushed my shit, so I
didn't learn how to like just be like cool with it. Like shit, it'll be alright.
You gotta cock your one leg up.
But see, even that shit be wild, bro.
What, peeing in the morning? What, hold on.
Nah, peeing in the morning.
We just talking about all the bodily functions. Man, that ain't his podcast, bro. What we doing out here, bro?
Man, we gotta talk to the people, bro. We ain't told them nothing in a long time, bro.
Oh man, that's some good.
What you got to tell them, folks?
Man, I just want
to go through a list though, folks, like of household etiquettes that people draw baselines.
Go crazy then, folks.
I'm just saying for y'all. I just want to hear y'all ideas.
Alright.
Some people easy one, bringing shoes in there, wearing shoes in there. You know, that's the baseline for a lot of folks.
If you don't wash your dishes good, don't have shit at your house.
Just eat paper plates.
Yeah. Motherfuckers know they don't wash their dishes. I ain't even saying, you know what I'm saying? But see, you know you don't wash your dishes good, just shit, get paper plates and everything like that. It's all good.
I mean, you should have paper plates for the guests anyway, I believe.
Y'all ain't got nothing. I don't want to go for
you be having them, bro.
If you, but then it make me sound bad. Like I'm a bad person, bro.
I mean, you just took that's your definition of like I wasn't thinking about that with the baseline, so I ain't got nothing in my head like that.
I ain't think none of that made you sound bad.
Okay.
No, none of it made you sound bad, except for the fart.
I didn't think the fart made you sound bad.
Do what I'm do. This is what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm gonna just say things that men notice when they go to female houses. That if they don't do it, then I'm gonna say that's inappropriate. How about that? Can I do that?
Mm-hmm. Then you go to a female's house.
If I go to your bathroom,
I knew it was gonna start with the bathroom.
And you ain't got no tissue, I'ma feel like you can wipe your ass.
Who the freak ain't got tissue with there, bro?
I'm just telling you what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying I don't know if you're talking to our crowd. Like I don't know. If
this shit is to the crowd.
No, I don't think our crowd not got tissue with there.
Do y'all got tissue?
If I go to your bathroom and I see in your little dish soap next to the shower, your little bar little, I'm gonna be like, like come on, why you ain't got another full bar? Why you still using that little itty bitty thin bar?
You don't take baths good.
You trying to stuck it out.
Why you using that little ass soap? You can't use that little ass soap.
I ain't know folks still you had bar soap.
I don't like to go to women's houses and find black in my house.
Oh yeah, I don't too much like women that smoke like that.
Y'all know how I feel about smoking. I can't stand that one bit.
If your period on, never mind.
I was just about to say, you better tread carefully on that one. No, I was gonna stop tread carefully on that one. That's a good one to end on, but just go ahead and wrap that one up.
I do think women should, change their trash, their bathroom.
Take your trash. That's what I was finna say.
Oh, it's their bathroom. They ain't gotta wait. They can change it when it fills up.
No, I'm saying like if it's one of those open ones.
Oh yeah, if it's full,
they like those too. The ones that be open with like tissue and shit in there and everything. You can see.
Oh, if it ain't full, she ain't gotta change it. That's her house.
No, not if it's full. No, I mean, pretty much empty. But if it's full, then
Yeah, if it's full, it's one thing. But it sounds like you saying even if it's half full.
But no, nobody want to see the blood.
Nobody want to see that.
Close your eyes then. Don't look down and look at the toilet when you peeing.
I ain't saying like
how you force me into being uncomfortable.
That's her house.
You see how you forced me into being uncomfortable though? Why even create that scene?
Man, she ain't forcing you nothing, Drew. She invited you to her house, folks, and you ungrateful for being there.
I bet. Let me be ungrateful again. If you invite somebody over, even if you cook for them, don't cook spaghetti on the first day. That shit inappropriate. Y'all know how it is. The saying, man. Y'all know about that shit I'm talking about. Y'all know the hell I'm talking about, man.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what the hell I'm talking about, man. Don't do that shit. That shit inappropriate, bro.
Make you feel weird on it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish we had some ladies here right now so they could give us a...
We gonna have to, bro. I'd be ready for shit like that. Because I like
Don't cook spaghetti.
And I miss y'all, bro. We gonna get back on this shit, bro. I know y'all been asking about us and shit. Like, man, when the next time y'all get on podcast? When next time, man? Shit, we ain't seen y'all, boy. What happening, man? Shit, y'all president happened, bro. It's y'all president. Y'all don't fuck with that dude, bro. I hear you, bro.
Yo, who?
Joe, Nate. I don't fuck with Joe, bro.
Why you don't fuck with Joe?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Boy, really, man, just fucked me over with Joe.
You ain't pay us through. That shit fuck with me.
Nah. It wasn't even that. It's when he said he gonna start looking into everybody's personal accounts. Oh, y'all hear
yeah,
that?
I heard about that.
Any transaction that's over $600, the IRS gonna look at it, see what's going on.
You're making over $600. They looking at it. You supposed to be taxing this shit. I think it's 600 or 6,000. One of the numbers.
That's 600.
It's 600.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Like people that do cash app type?
Cash app,
Venmo.
I don't like that.
I mean, they take taxes out my check already.
So the barbershop, they only take cash. They still good.
Yeah, they straight.
No, but my thing is, you know how like we might go a little bit or something.
Yeah.
So we'll bet throughout the year or whatever.
And niggas make $1,000 bets easy.
Now nigga got it, you know what I'm saying?
Now I gotta tax my bet. Like, that's crazy.
I mean, it is income though. That shit do make sense.
Nah, that ain't income I work for though.
It's income. You can tax it with one way or another, passive, or earned income or whatever. You can tax it.
Nah, don't tax my income that I ain't work for.
Man,
you can't tax a gift income. Like, what if I want to send somebody $600 for their birthday?
I'm just gonna say everything a gift.
That's what it is. That's what it was when I sent it. That's why I say that.
Make sure you put gift in the thing if you ever send me some bread.
Oh, whatever I put, gift. That's why I say that. That's why I say that. But man, AD ready for us to wrap this shit up. We doing too much bullshit.
Y'all good, man.
AD, tell
hit up their website.
AD, tell them folk we ain't good. Tell them how we fucked up.
Cash might come in again, bro. People might start doing more cash deals now.
Probably so.
Man.
Bitcoin deal.
All right, man. Y'all sure you ain't got nothing else to say?
I'm done, man.
Good?
Damn, bro. I miss y'all like I ain't seen y'all in a long time. I just ain't seen the fucking camera.
I was
Like,
just
that's
like, you
all
still
it
don't
is.
see them now. I mean,
But man, shit. As always, views.